All right, what's up, guys? Evan Aldo here. So, with the blood diamonds coming up on on Bitcoin, right here, confirmed blood diamond in the 10 hour. I think it would be fair. It'd be a good idea to talk about. I don't think this is too likely, but it'd be a good idea to talk about the most bearish case. And the most bearish case for Bitcoin is probably going to be mid to low 20s, and it's coming fast, probably in the next couple months, probably by June, July, the latest. It could be within a month, given how, things fall. And it would probably be a general repeat of this. Nice 50% correction from, 65K up here. How long did this take? This took from November 15th to January 24th, so a little over 2 months. If it does take that amount of time, and again, I'm not sure if this really will happen. 2 months would be, April, mid June around. That's going to be a huge, huge buying opportunity. Now, if it does play out like this, this cycle is gonna go down in history very, very similar to 2013. I mean, look at this double top pattern. Then your VWAP tries to come back up, doesn't quite make it. Bam, you come down again. It'd bring us right down to there. And from here to here, people would say from our top, it's a 85% correction. With market cap getting larger, it's not going to be 85%, but it could be 67 from the top, 23, 24, could be 65. It's probably going to be less than, it would definitely be less than it was here, 83. So if we went from, that was an 83, interesting. So it was probably the same as, no, I think it was it a 86 and 83. Well, if it is 80, I mean, where would 80 bring us? Oof. I don't think we're going that low. I really don't with all the institutional stuff. But I think, 66%, that could definitely be in the cards from that area. Don't want to scare off too many people. The vibe I'm getting right now from some people is, I feel like a lot of people think that we're just never going to go below 30K again. A lot of people are going along because of that. They're setting their leverage, their liquidation points at that area because of that, below 30K or whatever. And in all my time of doing this, and I've been doing this for a while now, I have never met anybody who's really been successful doing that. Who's really made money, who had avoided getting wrecked, going along or trying to chase it all the way to the top. It just hasn't worked from what I've seen. Everybody got wrecked. And I know a few people. I'm not going to say any names, but I know one guy who's he keeps going in and going in. He's a pretty big YouTuber. And I remember he was doing the same thing up here. Bam, right down. So maybe he's right. Maybe we'll come up. And I think it's a little bit more likely that we're still going to be okay. We're still going to come up. I think that's a little bit more likely. But we just got to, right now, I'm swing short. And I added to my swing shorts. Those have been doing really well. If you're interested in some of my trades, link in the description below through the exclusive Discord. Not right all 100% of the time, but we have had some really good trades in there. Check that out if you're interested. And look, I mean, you got the green dot, but the thing is, just like here, it'd be, close to a 50% correction after that if we just repeat that area. And I've originally been saying 75% chance we make new all-time highs by the summer. Given that money flow is coming up here, I think there still is a strong argument to make for that. I'd bring it down to probably right now 60%. And that's just because of your blood diamond on the 10 hour, double blood diamonds, I believe, on the 8 hour. Like, this isn't good. Last time this happened, I mean, from these blood diamonds, you did come up a little bit there, but you ended up crashing 30%. If you repeat 30%, it brings you down to 30% from here is 31K. I think if we lose this level, this is our kind of, this level right here, it lies at about 36K right now. If we lose that, close a daily candle below that, wick down doesn't count. But, you're consistently, you're just bouncing around below this. You're probably going to bottom out in the mid to low 20s, I think. Maybe high 20s if you get lucky, but I think mid to low 20s. And that's where you enter a real bear market, not just a mini bear market. Now, I still consider us in a mini bear market. You kind of got close here at 48 to get back into your, bull market, but I think you really got to hold 50K. You got to pass through and hold 50K to really be back in the bull market, in my opinion. Fierce rejection kind of off of that 48K, not a good sign. Also, right now, as we're looking at, I'll just show you you know, fierce rejection off of this point right here. You do have your 4 yellow X's and your 15, so there's a little bit of hope here, but Bitcoin conference, like everybody's saying, Bitcoin conference crash, and people are probably selling some of their crypto right now. I'll be at the conference tomorrow, and the next day, are selling some of them. I won't be there today though. Are selling some of their crypto probably to party in Miami, and yeah, I see it, I feel that, but look. Yeah, you guys got it right. Some of you who predicted that it was going to crash. Blood diamonds here. So we'll see what happens here. What I'm doing right now, I kind of mainly reveal that to the premium people, but I haven't been buying Bitcoin for a couple weeks now, I would say. Just been stacking some cash, but we'll see what happens for the dip. And the short positions are doing really well. So kind of wanted to fill you guys in on that. As in Ethereum, how low we could go for Ethereum if the very bearish case plays out. There's some hope at 17, but I would say, it has been following Bitcoin too. The total crash of what it's been is kind of the same as what Bitcoin's been. So let's say, 50% from where we are, right now, about right there, 1700. I think Ethereum's a powerhouse. I mean, it could hold at 1700 in the most bearish of cases. And excuse me, if this 2 week plays out, which I do think it still is a bit more likely, I'd give it 60% chance now. We make new all-time highs by the summer. I don't think you're going to get up to 8,000, but definitely 6,000 is in the cards, I would say. Definitely an all-time high at 6,000. Ethereum tends to surprise, so maybe you could get up to 7,000, maybe, or you could peak out at 8,000, something crazy. But I like to be more conservative with it. 6,000 would be in the cards. So that's the most bearish, circumstance, I would say. I still am leaning more bullish, but you got to be careful here, especially with what we're seeing. Deep high into the green here. It would have been nice if we came up a little more gradually with the daily. I mean, every time you've been this high in the green, you're basically, let's just look at this. I mean, you're almost at your top. Look, let's see where it was. Yeah, almost at your top once you got to that level. Back here, you were basically at a top. Then you came down. You came up higher after, but you did have that correction. So it could go either way. Nothing's ever 100%. But yeah, that's just a little warning for you guys. I wanted to fill you guys in right now with this video. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like if you're new. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new. And check out my links below. Check out my course where I teach you how I trade, how I interpret the charts, what strategies I use, how to use good risk management so you don't blow out your account when you lose a trade once in a while, and how this all works, why I think the majority of people lose at this. A lot of people really like the course. Check it out. I'm going to raise the price pretty soon to $300. It's still on sale right now. Let's check that out. BITGET FEMEX, if you want to create a new account, want to get into trading. If you're an experienced trader, if you know what you're doing, use my link in the description below. There's some nice bonuses going on right now. Market Cipher, that's the indicator I'm using. That's the indicator I always use, my favorite one. Link in the description below. Use my link with my discount code for 15% off. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please have a good one. Goodbye.